I've been off the monetary grid for 6 years. I was blessed to have inherited money from the family, and kind of it sort of things came a little bit too easy for me. I think having that nest egg to start off with. I shared some of it with friends, but it was really more of just spending money like a drunken sailor. And I went and I traveled more, and I just kind of, when I ran out, and I didn't have any preparation for how I was going to handle myself without that comfortable lifestyle. And so it was a bit overwhelming, and I found myself out on my ass. I hit the road, and wound up living in a park in Berkeley, California, as a homeless guy. I was kind of in rough shape. I had sort of picked up kind of a pot smoking habit, and I had been living off that monetary grid too long, as living in this freaking community where we were like scavengers, dumpster diving. We had food stamps, and just kind of living off of the fat of the system. It was obvious that I needed to start gaining some self-sufficiency because I just wasn't finding any kind of sanctuary in these environments. I feel like I've just now really beginning to get back on my feet thanks to my mom. I've humbled myself and went home and moved in with her recently and helped her renovate her kitchen. And they were grateful for that and have sort of provided me with a car to come up here to Savannah and find a roommate situation and get a job. And I've started working, and I really like the job. I really love my roommate, and things are working out really well. I'm starting to, discover that self-reliance for the first time, and feel empowered because I'm working for it myself for the first time. I feel like I'm really earning it. Everybody has to discover their pitfalls on their own, because we need to know why something doesn't work in order to own that experience, in order to not repeat it again, and to be able to identify with people that are stuck in those loops, so that we're not judging people all the time and looking down on people. We need to be able to identify with the common struggles of our peers. You can't be told by somebody not to do something, or what they're doing is wrong, because ultimately they need to figure out that it's wrong on their own. And I'm really coming to grips with this reality here in the last couple of days. I've chosen all of the things that are going to happen to me in this life, and that I can't point fingers or say that somebody else has, caused me to not be able to achieve my fullest potential. I think that it's healthy to know how to interact with multiple economies, to be able to move fluidly between, barter economies and, the regular commercialized economy, whether using money, using all aspects of our economy is really important. My folks, I felt that they didn't hold me up to a high standard. They didn't call me out on things that weren't up to par when I was a youth. My dad and my brother right now, I'm really struggling with them, so I'm rehashing a lot of their reactions, which sometimes they were outright embarrassed of me. I was publishing emails about some of my experiences, and they expressed this embarrassment, and I feel like, you didn't believe in me, you didn't have faith in me, there's something about that like I feel we need to rebuild our relationship kind of from scratch. Yesterday was the first day of a new chapter, and this is the proving ground where I'm saying, you know what? There's no such thing as I can't do what I set my mind to do. And I think that this is what becoming an adult is really all about, you know. And I'm a late bloomer. I'm 34. Well, some people just inherently know what they want to do, and that's a magic that I think is rare. I think most people should, you know, have 10 years at least of a random experience, you know, random kind of serendipity, you know, just kind of like letting the universe offer direction to you. You know, try something. If it doesn't, don't get too attached. If it doesn't, it doesn't feel like something that's inherently giving you inspiration, then it's probably not the work, your life's work, you know, and move on and try something else. Ultimately, if you don't find that kind of work that really inspires you, I don't think that you can achieve a sense of satisfaction out of life. My dad seems to think that everybody has to just suck it up and do that job even though you don't want to. And I adamantly disagree. Unfortunately, a lot of people live their lives with a lot of fear, and they really focus on safety and security and not taking risks. And your whole thing of saying, you know, this work that I've chosen is not fulfilling me, it's not sustaining me, I'm gonna walk away from it, is really gonna create major waves for other people, because it reminds them that, you know, that it's healthy to be honest with yourself, and it's healthy to question everything that you do. I encourage people to, you know, just let your actions speak louder than words, and when they see that you've gone out there and you've learned these things and you come back to the larger world and with a positive attitude, that ultimately will encourage them to take chances and try new things in their life.